Whew, it's early. What's up, guys? So today is I think our third day. It'll probably be the third fishing video, but I've got my fishing rod. I've got my rubber worm. It's about 6:30 in the morning. It's about 68 degrees out. It rained last night, but it's still warm enough where the fish should actually be biting. So I'm gonna walk out to the lake, throw some casts off the dock, and see if I can catch anything. Hopefully it'll be awesome. Oh man, I'm wearing a rain jacket because the mosquitoes are so bad out here. It's crazy. But I just caught a huge bat. But I just caught a 2-pound bass on the first cast, so that tells me that they're probably biting, and it should be a good day of fishing. We also have to move this tree out of here. It's a great spot for fishing. As you actually see right here, I don't know if you can see in the water, but there's a fish bed actually underneath that tree right there. It's a little sandy spot that's kind of cleaned out from the fish, and that's where they lay their eggs. You know, so trees, down trees, sticks, logs, stumps, rocks, they all provide just excellent fishing spots for largemouth bass. Because they like to sit under there and ambush prey. So I'm going to head over to the swim dock, throw a few casts, wake my brother up, eat breakfast, and we're going to put the boat together, and we're going to head out and do some fishing. Oh yeah, there's mosquitoes everywhere, it's crazy. Alright guys, so right now we've got some reels. I've got a new rod, a new reel. I've got some new spools over here that I'm going to throw on these rods, and it should be pretty awesome. This is what we're going to be fishing with today. We'll be putting a rubber worm on here. I'll show you the setup later, but right now we're rigging up 2 rods each with brand new reels, brand new line, brand new bait and tackle, so we'll be going out there with everything we need to get the job done successfully without having any equipment failures, which could be a pretty big deal in fishing. If you lose a 6-7 pound largemouth because your line breaks or something happens with the rod or your reel seizes, you get really angry. So we're gonna go out there and do this right. We've got all the stuff. We've got the bait, the tackle in the boat ready to go, and we're gonna head out here in just a minute. All right guys, so we got most of our rods rigged up. You can see we're running St. Croix rods today. They're all about 6.5 feet long. We have some medium fast action, some medium action, and some light weight rods that we're going to be using. They'll all be pretty awesome. We're pretty much using the Shimano 2000 Sahara FA reel pretty exclusively. They're fantastic reels. I honestly have never had a problem with any of them. I've had Abu Garcias in the past, and after a while they kind of get clogged up in the inside and you need to take them apart and clean them. But these Shimanos are 5-6 years old and they still work fantastic. So I'm not actually sponsored by Shimano, we just buy Shimano reels because they're awesome. But they're all pretty awesome reels. We're ready to go. We got the net, we got the cooler, we got the tackle, we got our rain gear. We need to get the boat and our license, and then we're gonna pop it in and catch some awesome big fish today. Alright guys, so we're out on the lake. We put the boat in. We've already caught about 6 fish, I think. Biggest being about 2.5 pounds. We're fishing worms. We're throwing up near the shore. We're letting it sink down to the bottom. And then we're slowly wiggling the worm along the bottom into deeper water. And right when you come into about 5 to 6 feet of water and wiggle that worm, the bass are picking it up. And so far so good. I mean, we've only gone from right over there and we've already caught 7 fish. He just missed one right there. Working our new rods, pretty awesome here. Hopefully we get some fish on camera for you guys. All right guys, so here's one that I just pulled out. It's about 2.5, maybe 3 pounds. Just a real nice fish. We're gonna go ahead and put him right back in the water there, and he's gonna swim away and go back and tell all the other fish how crazy of a day he had. Tom just pulled one off the log.
Come on, get the net.
That's a good small.
Fish.
Keep that rod tip up. Get the water. This is how we do it.
Same size as that other fish you got.
Yeah. Just a really nice largemouth there. We're fishing rubber worms on a single hook today. They've been going crazy for these. All the bass have been, so. Great fish. I've got a largemouth bass here, and you can actually see that he's had a chunk taken out of him by a muskie. That's pretty crazy though. You look at the difference in size of the fish, but he definitely survived an ordeal, so I'm gonna put him back in the water. He's gonna be happy to swim away. Look at him, swishes his tail. We've been killing it. I think we've probably caught about 20 fish so far. You know, they're biting. I'm kind of just showing you guys the big ones and getting all the little ones out of the way, but the water is actually fantastic. The weather is beautiful, and I think we're gonna have just a fantastic day of fishing ahead of us. Got another nice largemouth there on the rubber worm. I think we got so many fish. It's really crazy. You can see kind of the weeds right out here. We're pulling them right off the drop off when he comes out of the weeds. They're kind of sitting there just waiting to look for food, and when you pull it out of there, just bam, they strike every time. That is a giant fish. Oh, we got a big one, boys.
Give me a picture first.
That ain't 4 pounds. That is a huge fish. Tom just pulled that one in. He's gonna, oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Northern Wisconsin largemouth bass. Yeah, must be, I don't know if the male or the female have teeth, but very aggressive. Nice little fish. Caught him on a rubber worm still. All right, so we got 2 fish. Oh, mine's a little bigger, but they call that a double when you catch 2 fish at the same time. Tom's goes that way, mine goes that way. Awesome fishing. We've been consistently pulling them off the weeds. We're throwing into about 1 foot to 2 feet of water and slowly dragging our worms back into about 4 or 5 feet of water. That's usually where we're getting our bites, and it's a beautiful day on the lake. I think we're the only people out here, and we're about we're not quite halfway around the lake. We decided we're gonna just fish around the entire lake. I would say we're maybe about 2/5 of the way around the lake. We've already caught just a phenomenal number of fish. So I'm gonna circle back around on this weed bed and hopefully we'll catch some more fish here. This is all prime largemouth bass fishing area. There's a lot of beds, sandy bottom, weeds, undercut banks, rocks. It's all good. And they are just stacked in here. Oh yeah, I'd say it's about 3.5 pounds. I think this is the biggest fish. I caught one off the dock about this big, but this is just a nice, beautiful, healthy fish. We pulled him out of the weeds right over there, and he's gonna go right home. Good times. Second fish, second cast. Just a beautiful, beautiful largemouth. There's a loon over there. I think he's chasing a beaver or a mallard. We're not quite sure. But he's chasing something and he's just going nuts, and it's kind of funny to watch. Hopefully we can get over there and film him a little bit later. Woo! Got another double on the line. 2 casts, 2 fish. There's a loon right here. Loon! Yeah, I did that. Not a big deal. I can communicate with loons. Hey Shiloh the loon, what's up, buddy?
Think I can catch him? Another one behind you.
Oh jeez, we're surrounded. That must be the mom. We're pretty sure we're right next to their nest.
Maybe jump the other one.
Knock knock.